Here are the top stories making tonight's news. Judge to hand down ruling in boundaries case on Tuesday, and NIA invites applications for academic scholarships. The details are straight ahead. Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast for today, Monday, January 26, 2015. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. The injunction against the realigned constituency boundaries in St. Kitts and Nevis will continue until Tuesday afternoon, when High Court Judge Justice Marlene Carter is scheduled to deliver her ruling on the matter. The judge confirmed this in court on Friday. She also disclosed that the Electoral Commission has given an undertaking not to promote the boundary changes until the announcement of her decision on Tuesday. The legal team for the opposition informed Justice Carter on Thursday that it wants the Commission to be made part of the case because while the injunction case was still pending, the Commission had gone ahead and promoted the new boundaries. Justice Carter will deliver her ruling on the application filed by the government's lawyers to set aside the injunction and whether the judgment brings the case to an end or allows it to continue is something both sides expect to find out at 2 p.m. tomorrow, Tuesday, January 27th. Attorneys for the opposition members of parliament are seeking a judicial review of the proposed boundary changes. The government's legal team argued in court on Thursday that the injunction came too late because it was obtained by the opposition after parliamentary approval and the signing into law as well as the gazetting of the boundary changes. Lawyers for the opposition have countered that the matter of publishing the changes in the official gazette was flawed and failed to meet the provisions of the Constitution. The Department of Agriculture's Marketing Division is advising the general public of a special sale which will take place tomorrow at the George Mowbray Handley Public Market. Today, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Eric Evelyn, spoke with manager Steve Reed about that sale.
We'll be having cabbage at $2 a pound, tomatoes $2 a pound, butternut squash at $2, onions at $1.50, and pumpkin at $2 a pound. Normally, in the beginning of the year, most of the farmers normally comes out with a bumper crop. So there's quite a bit coming onto the stream, and we want to prevent any bottleneck of food being spoiled and so forth. So we're trying to get it off to the general public way before we start experiencing any spoilage whatsoever. The farmers have planted quite a bit last year, and now they're in the harvesting phase. Most of the time they plan to coincide with the tourism peak, and tourism normally peaks between December, January, and February. So we're expecting to have quite a bit of food running throughout January down into February, even touching over into March. What I'm finding amazing right now is the quality. I know you could have a lot of large quantities, but the quality is superior. I just want to encourage the general public to come on out and support the farmers, purchase the local produce, which are basically organically grown, and we will be there from 8:30 until 2 in the afternoon. I'm especially pushing for the tomatoes, seeing that we recently had a prostate cancer screening, and they said that tomatoes are one of those fruits that can actually help to prevent such cancers. So come on out and support the local farmers.
Thank you very much, and I just want to endorse the words of Mr. Steve Reed and ask members of the general public to come out and support our first big sale for the year, tomorrow, Tuesday, the 27th of January, happening at the public market in Charlestown from 8:30. Lots of good quality produce at very good prices.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Eric Evelyn. The Nevis Island Administration's Public Works Department has completed the resurfacing of a section of the Charlestown Bypass Road. Huey Sargent has the details in this report.
We're here at the Government Road on the Charlestown Bypass Road, where the Public Works Department is currently completing a stretch of road which stretches from the residence of Pastor Maynard to just below the Club Trenham area. And the work began yesterday. Well, the asphalting began yesterday, but the preparatory works began sometime last week. And a number of officials from the Public Works Department, including the Minister, as well as Minister Mark Brantley, visited the site earlier and we spoke to them.
Over the past week, we have removed the old asphalt. We have done some repair works to the base, primed it, and now we are asphalting the road. Also, we have some recently acquired equipment which is very important in this process that we are undertaking today. We have 3 rollers and 1 new paver.
We have a new Blonox paver, and it's a new modern type of machine that will greatly assist us in paving. With this paver, we can pull the whole stretch of 18 feet of road. The one that we had over 20 years, that can only do 16 feet. We'll have to take this road in 2 passes. But this one now, we take it in 1 full pull, and it extends out to a maximum of 18 feet. So it's the technology on it is modern. We no longer use the propane tank. We use a generator that is self-generated by the diesel power engine, and it's a nice machine, and I think it's great for us to have that type of machine here in Nevis.
We have put Public Works in a much better position to perform. As you heard Mr. Williams say earlier, before if we were to do a road like this, before we would have needed to make 2 passes to get the road complete. We would have had to do one side and then come back over and join the asphalt to do the other side. But now with this new paver, we can do the road in 1 pass. We can do just about the widest width of road that we expect to do here on Nevis with 1 pass with this machine. So it makes work all that more efficient.
The brand new asphalt machine is currently putting down just about a 2-inch cap of asphalt on this road, which should be completed, and by now many of the residents and drivers on Nevis should be driving on this road once they take this route. I'm Huey Sargent reporting for the Nevis Newscast.
Meantime, Deputy Premier, the Honorable Mark Brantley, commended the Public Works Department for the high quality of work.
Well, I'm so very, very impressed with what I'm seeing. I want to thank you, Minister Liebert, of course, your team, the Director of Public Works, Mr. Raoul Pemberton, and Danny Williams, who's a master of most things here at Public Works. I was actually here yesterday, and we thought it important to bring NTV so that people can see what is happening. And I think that this is a commitment that was made to the people of St. Paul's, more specifically the people of Hamilton and Government Road, and it is a commitment that we are keeping. I believe when this road is finished, it will be one of the finest stretches of road in the entire island. And I am so pleased to be part of that as the area representative at the federal level, to deliver that for the people of this particular area. And so this is for us a manifestation of what we're seeking to do. I think that the minister has spoken quite eloquently to the approach now that this government has, not to bring in foreign companies to do every little thing, not to bring in foreign truckers and the like, but to ensure that our own local people get a bite, as we say locally, get a piece of the action. And by equipping Public Works and letting the engineers like Mr. Pemberton and the others at Public Works, putting them to work, letting them use the immense knowledge and skills that they have, and investing in them the level of confidence that we believe we ought to invest, so that they understand that this government supports them and supports them fully. With this new equipment, I believe now almost any road project in Nevis is within our grasp. And we look forward, of course, to Hanley's Road and Brownhill and all the other major roads that we expect are going to happen this year. But for me, a tremendous achievement to have this road done, and I think we wanted to record this for posterity. Thank you.
Deputy Premier, the Honorable Mark Brantley, will have more local news after this break.
Welcome to Nevis.
It's easy to believe that all Caribbean islands are the same until you visit Nevis.
Nevis is the Caribbean of a bygone era.
You will enjoy a most intimate vacation on Nevis. You're only a stranger here once.
We offer exclusive and barefoot luxury stays.
With only 400 hotel rooms, our island may be exclusive.
But the warm, genuine and friendly welcome is just everywhere.
We look forward to meeting you.
Visit nevisisland.com.
Welcome back. The Nevis Island Administration wants the people of Nevis to advance themselves, and education is the only proven way, says Deputy Premier and Minister of Information, the Honorable Mark Brantley. Minister Brantley announced on Friday that the NIA is inviting applications for academic scholarships for study abroad this year.
Recently, we became aware that the Taiwanese were again through their offices offering a large number of scholarships, and we have had the complaint that not enough Nevisians are applying. We have heard the argument from young people that Taiwan is too far and they don't want to go so far, and my advice to them is to take it and grab it with both hands. It is a free education, and with that education you can do anything and go anywhere. The reality is that education is and continues to be the only proven method to lift oneself out of poverty. And there are many families here, and many young people from some families, where nobody in the family has gone to university. The government clearly is trying, but we don't have the resources to send every deserving student off to study. And so we are asking people to really take advantage of these opportunities. And I've been charged with getting the word out in my capacity as Minister of Information.
The available programs include undergraduate, master's, and doctorate studies in tropical agriculture, undergraduate programs in business administration, international business and trade, journalism and mass communications, agribusiness, fisheries science, medical laboratory sciences and biotechnology, computer science and information engineering and mechanical engineering, as well as master's programs in international business, healthcare administration, international health educational leadership and management development, and information systems and applications.
We also have one other opportunity currently, which is to do agriculture in Costa Rica at Earth University. Two students went off last year. They're seeking one student this year and one for the next 5 years. And so for those young people again out there who want to pursue a business and pursue a future in agriculture, this is again a tremendous opportunity. As scholarships become available, we will be disseminating the information and encouraging our young people, please, for God's sake, take advantage of these opportunities. And the beauty about it all, one, it's free, completely free to the student. Two, clearly you are in Taiwan, you get an opportunity to learn a foreign language, which is Mandarin. And we understand with the emergence of China as a world superpower, that access to that language and ability to speak that language will be very important for our young people going forward. So please, I'm imploring our youngsters, grab the opportunity, take the opportunity, and get yourself an education.
Minister Brantley also explained the application process.
What we have is a long list of different universities. They have different requirements, they have different deadlines, they have different programs. And as I understand the process, you apply first to the university, and upon acceptance, you then apply for the scholarship. And that is a two-pronged process. And so in terms of requirements, I would imagine they would change depending on the program and depending on the university. So what I'm encouraging our students to do is to come in and get the information.
For more information, prospective students can visit the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Information, Permanent Secretary in the Premier's Ministry, Wakely Daniel, or Cabinet Secretary, Stedman Truss. Brown Hill resident Adrian Joseph is expressing appreciation to the organizations and individuals who have helped him to raise the funds he will need to defray costs as he travels to Trinidad for medical attention. The former Mr. Cool contestant was injured in a traffic accident in October. We caught up with him as he departed Nevis on Saturday.
I would like to say thanks to everybody who contributed in assisting me to go overseas to get my surgery done. I would like to say thanks to the NIA, the Brown Hill community, the Nevis Society in general. I would like to say thanks to everybody. And I'm leaving today to get the surgery done. I'm heading to Trinidad and I'm looking to come back soon, hopefully fit and fine.
Accompanying Joseph to Trinidad will be his mother, June Hobson.
I would like to say a special thank you to God first, and then to everyone in Nevis who helped and contributed towards my son's medical health. And I want to say thank you to those just give kind words, a hug, and just show the appreciation for everything. I know it's the journey, it haven't finished, but we're just starting a new one. And I ask everyone continue praying for us, because I know Adrian is going to go back once again in the pain I saw him before. So I just have to be courageous, and I want to thank everybody that helped, including the government, for contributing towards my son's medical health. I want to say thank you again to everyone, and God bless.
Adrian Joseph is a member of staff at the NIA's Information Technology Department, which spearheaded the fundraising effort on his behalf. That's it for tonight's edition of the Nevis Newscast. Thank you for viewing. Good night.